Welcome to this Price Patty stream, and we're gonna show you off a little bit of what we did. We put it on. He put it on the Reddit. Imagine a couple of screenshots of our base, and people said they wanted to see a walkthrough, so we thought we'd give it. You can't see it because he plays on the Xbox Series X, and that doesn't render in for him over there. But our base is right down there where the home symbol is. And right now we're standing at the very top of our tower. We've got ourselves a little bit of zipline base set up.
Shit.
Yeah, so if we put half floors there instead, you'd bounce right past that and you wouldn't have to keep changing, keep moving on the thing, be able to do it real quick. All right, get down here, nerd.
Wait, come back. Wait, come back up. Come back up. My
stream
just disconnected.
You're kidding me.
Bro, what?
Good,
Okay, it's
good.
back.
That was a rough take anyways.
It's
That
back.
was a rough take anyways.
It's
Sorry.
back. It's back.
All right, it's a rough take. Anybody that's watching, ignore that.
Well, they're not watching anymore because they also got disconnected. Bro, of course it does it now. It hasn't done that in so long. Okay, it's going now.
It's going now?
It's going now.
We'll do it live. Pay attention. All right.
You poisoned me.
Welcome. Attempt number 2. Keck. Oh, saw it, Eats. People said they wanted to see the base. We put some screenshots up, and people were kind of like, "Hey, show us the inside," so they could troll us and make fun. But we're gonna jump right into it. We're sitting on our tower that's got our zip lines run everywhere.
Zipline hub.
Excuse me, I'm talking here, sir, Mr. Schlorp. We've got them run out all over the map so we can access some of the key points where we tend to seem to go the most. We didn't really talk about where all we wanted to go. We just kind of sent it, right?
Right.
We knew we wanted to get out to the bird bath so we could get out to the Mothra or whatever her name is out there.
Brood
Yeah, that chick. And then we put some out there for some wolf spiders, and then out there for stink bugs and other stuff out there in Cancerlands. We've got our base right down here where the home symbol is. It's probably not loading in for you guys because Xbox Series X. And okay, dude. Here, why don't you just go ahead and head down there.
Why?
Jump.
Why you
Jump.
breathing on my neck?
You remembered your dandelion that time.
I did. I equipped it.
All right, so we built way out here on the edge of this rock because we kind of thought that it was, I don't know, we were over here a ton, it seemed like, when we first got started. So we originally built our base kind of right here, up on the edge of this, on this flat rock. Go through the door. Let me get that for you. We're going to build that retaining wall one story higher so people don't jump over it. My masterpiece right here. This is designed by me. All right, look at this. Easy access to planks.
I had someone
2 layers of it.
I had someone asking me how it was built. So it's literally just a door frame right here with grass planks underneath, right? And then the pallets on top.
Yeah, so these grass planks, so it's kind of goofy. Underneath of this, it would not let me place them on the floor. For whatever reason, they wouldn't line up, and also they'd be kind of hard to reach if we put them on the floor, so I was okay with that. But then actually getting this part, see this underside is all grass planks underneath, right? And that's holding up, and it's not really connected to anything. It's connected through Jesus physics, and it's just kind of there. Because if I tried to run a bunch of door frames through the middle of this, I wouldn't be able to place these. So there's the one supports on each end that are keeping it up. So it doesn't look realistic, but I mean, we're tiny children building with grass planks. So
yes,
it is
what it is.
All right, let's head into the base. Peek this.
We never named him, by the way.
Ethan wasted half of our materials on building that bombardier beetle when we needed it for repairing stuff, but it looks pretty dope. So
Worth it.
That was
He
like
doesn't
one of the
have a
first
name.
things What doesn't have the name?
The bombardier.
Betty.
Okay. Yep.
All right, let's get inside. All right, let's look at this outside piece first, only because I like to explain how stupid this was when we started. We we kind of couldn't decide. Like, Ethan went out. We got all the berry crap for building the floating platforms, right? And then we lost our save. We went out, we put them all out, and then we started loading or started hauling things out there and started building on those flat platforms. And originally, we'd put those floating platforms under every single tile on the underside. And I looked at him and I was like, dude, that is so much material. Because those, I don't even remember what it takes to make those stupid.
It's like two
Those-
berry leather, silk rope,
Yeah.
and weeds and grass planks or something like that.
Yeah, and it might have been before we realized that we could make berry leather by drying it.
Yeah.
But we also only had 3 drying racks, so we were waiting forever for berry leather. It's so stupid.
We were getting like 2 floors every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was awful. And so we decided. So then I was like, I looked at him. I was like, because I built all this, and I was like, oh, this doesn't really need to touch everything. Like, I don't need supports in the middle of this because physics don't require it in this game. So I was like, well, why don't we just use grass planks then for the rest of the floors? Just build like one. Heck, I bet we could have. I don't doubt that we could have done one of those floating platforms right there, and then the rest of it could have been
Probably.
grass planks underneath.
Yeah.
But for the sake of we wanted it to look okay. We used grass plank, or we used the floating platforms straight out to the very end of the base. Ended up with, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. One low level, one the second level is crafting, third level is rooms, and the top floor is water collection. And isn't that it up there?
Yeah.
That's all that's up there.
Yeah.
I think maybe you got a smoothie thing up there or something.
No, that's
Alright.
in yeah. Crafting.
Let's head in. This is one of the only spots that bothers me in the whole base. I don't like this, but I also can't make it look the way I want. I don't have enough options for closing this up so there's not this weird gap here. I tried to do it with like 45 or the 90-degree angle ones. It just looked kind of goofy. All right, you want to start on the first floor?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, you come in here. This is our production room. We've got 2 crafting tables because originally we thought we were going to have to be able to access our chests and like grab stuff out of it, come back to the crafting table, and we didn't want to be in each other's way while we were trying to do that. Try to, hey, get out of the way. I need to use this real quick while I'm crafting something. So we built 2, and then we figured out after a little trial and error that if the chests are close enough, you can craft whatever you want because it pulls within like. I don't know. Like if I was standing here, I can't get something in those far chests all the way down there, but I can reach about halfway down, right?
Yep.
So we just kind of, if you need stuff over here, you stand right here. You need stuff over here, you stand over here.
Right.
We've got every single one of these chests labeled so that we can put different stuff in it. Like, and then the color coordination is kind of okay. We ended up just kind of spitballing it because it wasn't perfect. But it works. We know where stuff is, and the other 2 people that play with us kind of know where stuff is. Not that they ever put anything in the right spot, but
You're right.
they know where it is when they want to go grab something that we collected.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also kind of let's go to the second floor by this. We got a spiral staircase over here, but let's take a look at the armory before we head up. Got our armory, it's not finished yet. We've made one of every piece of armor.
Yeah,
right?
we have all the armor.
We have all of the armor. We just haven't. Not all of it's either in somebody's chest somewhere or it's whatever. We don't have all complete sets. And I normally run a mix of armor. I don't normally, unless we're fighting the boss, I'm not gonna wear all the ladybug armor and whatever. So like when we're gathering supplies, it's ant armor and these aphid shoes for a little bit extra speed. Make me a little quicker, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's head upstairs. We got a spiral staircase at the end of this that was, they need to do something. The spiral staircases are goofy, but it also might be that the spiral staircases are goofy because I didn't understand that you could flip stuff like we did with those double doors on that tower we're gonna build.
Oh, you're right.
I had no idea that you could. I had no idea we could mirror them. We could have made this so much easier on ourselves, but nonetheless, yeah, it works. So let's head up to the top here through this. We built this only because it was convenient, but you go right here and look at that. You're up here.
To the
Puts us
factory.
in the factory. It puts us in our production area, and that way, while we're making silk rope, when we're making berries or food jerky, cooking stuff, making smoothies, all that kind of stuff, we can just run right back over, and we can access all these chests. You don't have to crouch or anything. You just walk right over to them, right? We're probably going to add a few more things, but right now, with only the two of us playing it very much, we don't really have, we don't really need a lot more production, right? Because we're crafting everything. It's either one of us up here changing out spinners so that we've got crude rope and spider web, or what are these called? Silk ropes,
rope,
crafting, that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, let's head up to the third floor. Who didn't shut this door? We live in a barn?
You? You're in the room.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. When we originally built the base, neither of us took even a second to think about, hey, we should make this so that it's even. It's an even number of grass planks across the bottom. An actual floor design. So it ended up uneven, and Ethan and I have been the ones putting the most work into the server, so we got the biggest rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We made the executive decision.
Yeah, we didn't limit none of us limited how much space we could expand off the base. We wanted to keep it kind of within, but like when we'll go into James' rooms first. We'll do James and Emerson, and then do ours. So we go in. James got a pretty minuscule room. He really likes the bug trophies, all that kind of stuff. And then he absolutely had to have a zip line that came from somewhere else into his room. So
even if it goes 0.2 mile an hour.
Even if he's literally 2 inches from the front door to run over here, he had to have that zip line.
Yeah.
So I helped him finish off that zip line so that it would work. And then I don't know what he's gonna do with the rest of the space.
I don't know.
He's got a ton of stuff in here. He could probably put like his own crafting shop in here if he wanted to.
For real.
But that's up to him. All right, get that guy out of here. Let me out of here. At least once every time that we play, as soon as he disconnects, I come in and grab stuff out of his chest and put it where it's supposed to be in the production room. Every time, because he always just offloads everything in there.
Yeah, and you're always like, hey, be sure to load all that stuff that you just gathered into the chest. He's like, okay.
Oh, I did. That's what he says, I did. And then I come in here and he's got berry leather and every other thing just hanging out in there. All right, we'll do Emerson's next. Emerson's the newest to the game, but she really, I think she can do a lot more with her space than she already has. But she's got a pretty nice room.
Mm-hmm.
I had to help her with her roof because the roofs are a pain in the butt until you've done it enough that you got it figured out.
Yeah.
Because when you first start on them, none of it makes any sense. Like the 90-degree angle corners are like identical to the corners, just the regular roof corners. They're a little bit more bent. It's goofy.
Also, this table creeps me out. The legs, it kind of weirds me out a little bit. The fact that it's ant
legs. Yeah, I got one of those in my room. All right, let's do my next one. We'll do yours. Yeah. All right. Welcome, MTV Cribs style. You know what I'm saying?
MTV Cribs, big old Chungus over here in the back.
Yeah, I went on a little bit of a solo spirit journey to kill that stink bug and bring back kill not one but multiple stink bugs so I can bring back and make one of those. Check out this view, you know what I'm saying?
Here.
And then one of the things that I was most proud of, come on up here, my loft. Got myself one of them tables, a chair, my bed, a chest. But check out these chandeliers, my guy. Ooh. I can't get them perfect because when you grab something, when you drag it, and like when you try to put something like that torch on a surface, it's texture based. So like, do you see how it's like all over the place?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get them perfectly even because the texture on the ball is
it won't allow it. Yeah.
Even. Yeah, it won't allow it. So, and who did this? Are you kidding me?
What was it?
These are not even. Somebody moved one of my torches down here.
Oh.
That's a fight on site right there. All right. Okay.
My room.
Ethan's room.
Oh.
This dude used so many pebblets.
It's insane. I really did.
Isn't it 10 pebblets per pillar?
I don't remember.
6 pebblets and 2 clay per pillar.
Well, and we use these up top too on the roof. And we use two stacked.
Yeah, we probably didn't need to do that, but it looks freaking dope.
It does. So does this view.
Yeah. I love this game is beautiful. It looks
It is.
just pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a nice view until you come back here and you see this monstrosity that we created.
Well, I remember he had it extended all the way, like right here.
Yeah, he was probably halfway to that little area. Like
He was
right up
almost to
here,
the rock. I'm like, bro, what about my view? It's gone.
Like- All right, let's head up to the roof for the end of this. Water collection
Don't
is
even
so
need to boil
painful
it.
with anything less than
Tastes good.
4 of these. So
Yeah.
we built up 6 and just kind of spread stuff out. And one thing that I you know, in retrospect, we probably would have done a little bit more of like a similar style for the roof of everybody's rooms, but I had to be special and build my own roof, and it's a cluster. Well, I'll tell you what, it is just goofy because again, we had odd numbered rooms and stuff like that. But I think I really like how it looks on the inside, so I'm okay with how it looks on the outside. So and then Emerson liked that, so she did something similar. James wanted a roof, so I helped him build that. And his is like that. It's what the game. It's what the mechanics of the game intend for a roof. His is like near perfection of like that perfect
Triangle.
perfect square. Yeah, and with the nice peak on the top. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a 4x or a 3x3 or something like that. So it's 190 degree, 1 flat roof, the dome on the top. It's just that perfect. It's that exact symmetry for what the game intended for it. And then Emerson's was pretty close to the same.
Mhm.
Hers is just an extended version of that with a few more of these flat panels along the top, and a bunch of because I think the dome would have looked silly on hers. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
like you put 3 domes here, that looks kind of goofy compared to just the
Like
just
my
the
flat one.
roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And we
And
got a little
when we-
marker here to mark
Yeah,
that
our
it's
marker.
home. Yep.
Here's home. When we originally designed the entrance to the base, I had domes all along this. This was before we built Benny here. And I had domes along the sides as well, but the only issue was everybody was jumping on this to run onto the top of the base. And it's like, why did I build an entire walkway if everybody's just going to jump
Right.
across it? So just kind of extended those out to fill in that gap and make it so that it wasn't as easy to get on top, which I mean, if you parkour it,
You can.
here I am. Yeah.
And also, we
So-
added this closer spiral staircase because we didn't want to sprint
Yeah.
all the way to the edge of the hallway to
Yeah.
get up to the second
Yeah,
floor.
this way we a third floor. We can get right to our rooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have to go all the way to the back.
We don't have to
and
run all
that
the way down
jazz.
the hallway.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 when we're coming back to base, it's either to sleep or to go into the crafting room, deposit stuff.
Right.
And then if we need to get to the second floor, we're to the second floor in a heartbeat. So,
Right.
was there anything else that we did that we really wanted to show off? Besides, I mean, you better come look at your tower from below. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if you really showed that off.
I don't know, I don't think I
Just
did.
how massive this thing is. I mean, we've seen a couple other people's towers. Like, I think Ethan sent me a video not too long ago of one guy's, and his was impressive, and he had like a whole base set up on top of there.
Yeah, he had like a hub
big-
connected to
a
the
big-
tree or something like that. It was insane.
Yeah, it was cool. But I really like how simple ours is. It's
Mhm.
just, and plus that tower just looks dope.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. We've been doing something where we have which reminds me, you discovered that we can put zip lines and it'll take planks back, right?
Yeah, you can put planks on the zip lines.
I think that we need to build something right here so that we can send planks. I mean, there's not really any other area on the map where it's like, hey, you should build something right here. But and that's where we built our original base, and it was actually about half the size of our pallets there, our pallet grid, and it was only 2 stories, and we decided we wanted to go out onto the pond and do that because we thought it looked dope. Oh, plus you can probably kind of see our roof from here if it's loaded in for you.
Nope.
That, hey, one thing, if any of the devs or people that know the devs watch this, can we please clear these out? Can I please chop these down? I hate these things
Please.
with a burning passion. They
Yeah.
drive me insane.
Yep.
Because they're always in the way, and then you there's a wolf spider that takes a lap out through here, and dude jumps you through these out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yep.
Horrifying. Our next project, when we got a little bit of spare time, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna clean up this mess that we've created with his zip line. I'm thinking we're gonna take the zip line down and we're gonna build ourselves a mushroom tower right here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's gonna be to the height of your tower, but we're gonna do one of those. Yeah, that should this mushroom tower is gonna be for fun.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be because we want one, right?
Right.
So, well, thanks for checking it out. Let's head into your room and get a nice view for the end of this.
Yes.
Actually, let's go on mine because I got those dope chandeliers.
You're right.
I like the aesthetic in my room. Hey everybody! Thanks for coming and giving us a tour. It was a blast. We appreciate it, and let us know what you think. And unless you think it's gross, and then build your own. So appreciate it, everybody. Appreciate you taking the time to look at this. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you really though, if you do have anything you're like, hey, you could have done this, we'd love to hear it. Because man, we have a blast just building all the ridiculous stuff that's in this game. All right, well, thank you, Price Patty, for helping us show this off. I'm Jimmy Schuster. Take her easy.